going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out for the first time ABBA, Waterloo. Now, I've never heard this song in its entirety. Okay, I've never seen this music video. Now, this would have been an absolute first-time reaction. When I said I haven't heard this song in its entirety, last night I decided to watch the documentary on Netflix of ABBA. I think I might be halfway through, or maybe just, I'm not too far through. But I was like, in the morning, I'm waking up and reacting to Waterloo. Because the documentary, and spoiler alert, if you have not seen the ABBA documentary on YouTube, on Netflix, this is not the reaction for you, because I'm going to refer to it, okay? I'm going to refer to it because it taught me a lot about them, and I've actually learned a lot about, like, I knew, the ABBA was like all their names, from you guys, but like I was like, oh, who's who? Like, I never really knew who's who, and now I know exactly who Benny is, Bjorn. I always can't say it. I always want to say like Anita, but it's like Anita or something, and then what's the last lady? She actually goes by Frida, but her name starts with an A as well. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to be referring to it. And so here we go. On the documentary, Waterloo, this performance on Eurovision. On Eurovision, it's like a competition, kind of like, Europe's Got Talent or something like that. Over here we got American Idol. So, I'm thinking American Idol and, Britain's Got Talent, all this shit. I'm thinking it's kind of new. No, they were doing it in the 70s. So they were on Eurovision. And they do this song, Waterloo. And I heard little clips of it, in the documentary. And I was like, I'm absolutely reacting to the full song in the morning because I want some more context to it. But their story is incredible and a lot deeper than I anticipated. A lot deeper. I didn't realize they kind of got shunned for being a pop group, being a commercial group. They really had to, oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm starting to love ABBA now. Like, absolutely love them. Anyways, if you guys are here for it, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's get this one started. Welcome back.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. 40.
All right, the logo's down and the video is up. Don't forget to support the original content on this channel, or if you wanted to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, where I do commentary. I take on trending topics, react to comedy from time to time. But hey, all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you wanted access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership. Gives you early access. Yeah, big catalog of reactions that have not been released to the public yet. I update it every day, so have fun with it. There's never an obligation. Eventually, everything in the membership comes out to the public. So, just thanks for the support. Huge shout out to all the members. Now, let's go. This is on ABBA's official YouTube. Please go over there and watch this without me, because what I do is not a substitute for the original content. Always want to pay homage to the original content creator. Now, let's get into this. I believe the title of their documentary is like Against All Odds or something of that, something that represents like fighting the current. And you would think a group like this that made such catchy bangers, that their story is just so deep. And a part of the story I got to watch was when they started to blow up in Australia first. They really struggled breaking through in like Britain. And I wouldn't say struggle, but it just took longer. And then, America, I'm getting to the point where they're starting to barely talk about America. I didn't want to watch too much because I didn't want it to ruin any reactions either, but we'll just see where it goes. But it was incredible. At one point, the part that I saw, it said that ABBA was bigger than the Beatles in Australia at that point. They did this outdoor show in the rain. It was freaking epic. Anyways, this is the song that put them on the map. They performed this at Eurovision. It's called Waterloo, and I want to check it out right here, right now. This is the official music video, so let's go. This is ABBA.
My eyes at Waterloo.
hold on. I am freaking out right now. This is why I'm freaking out. First and foremost, on the documentary, they performed this. It did not sound like this. Now hearing all of the audio and the little intricacies with the instruments is insane. Insane. And I want to give some pushback because at this time, so this is what put them on the map. And they had this huge pushback with culture and the times where everyone was there's like, oh, I don't listen to ABBA. They're too pop. They're too commercial. There's no substance. This is the first song that blew them up. And they have a great metaphor or entendre about Waterloo with Napoleon. Verse, I'm surrendering my love to you. Like I'm surrendering to you. I fell for you. Bro, are we serious? To me, that's kind of deep. When I think of like commercial pop, it's like, I love you, girl. You won my heart. Let's have a candlelit dinner. Let's go to the park. Like, bro, I could freestyle some surface level but this is fire. And the mechanics of the music, I wanted to yell at the TV screen when I'm watching their documentary because you had the rise of, it was like the time for the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Because when I'm watching it, I think they got discovered in like 74, it's 74, 75-ish through Eurovision, and they really start making their mark. But they're, in competition with some of the greatest of all time, Start talking about the Beatles, the Rolling Stones. And there's just so much here. And I just felt like they were getting... I don't know. Maybe it's just because I started to fall in love with them from doing these reactions. Like, yo, they're kind of hot. That's what led me to their documentary on Netflix. And then as I'm watching it, I'm like, I wanted to scream at the screen when people were kind of hating on them. I'm like, bro, like this is fire. This is absolutely fire. Anyways, I didn't pick up all of this subtlety like when I was watching it. I heard the Waterloo part, but I don't know. The music sounds way better in this video. And then listening to the lyrics in the entirety and not just hearing little clips of the hook, fire. ABBA is dope, man. Shout out to them. Yeah. Wow. Anyways, I can't even imagine. Like anyways, here we go. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm just tripping out because the horns in this. Like, you could not hear no horns when they performed in Univision, and it just gives it this extra funkiness. The other thing I just thought was so dope is they were ahead of their time. I'm watching the documentary, and people did not give them their credit. Some people might have thought it was tacky the way they dressed. But when Bjorn would talk about it, he's like, we wanted to stand out because of where they were from was just so small. Being Swedish and everything. So they just really wanted to stand out. They wanted to stand out. And when I look at, the attire, it's kind of like in the realm of like Earth, Wind, and Fire type of stuff, and I don't understand why they got so much flack. Like, oh, there's this commercial band. Oh, they're, tacky or whatever. People were kind of hating. But I think in time told their story. And like when I see you guys show up in the comments, I'm like, oh, they got a fan base. They got a real fan base. And the craziest thing is they just released a record in 2020 or 2021. I just did a reaction to it. So here I am right now reacting to Waterloo. Okay, the thing that put them on the map, this performance at Eurovision of this song put them on the map. And now fast forward, I am living in the year 2025, and they've released a new record. And I think they went on tour. I think that record announced a new album and tour in 2020 no, maybe it was 2021. Like, you can look it up. I just reacted to it. It should be on the channel by now, but if it's not, it will be. Just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I'm here for it. ABBA, let's go. Y'all let me know on any of the facts I might have misplaced from just seeing the documentary. I love them, man. I have massive love for ABBA, and then also getting to see a little bit behind the scenes of things they had to struggle to, because it's so easy just to say, you know, oh, freaking, they're, you know, they didn't have any adversity. They're huge stars, da-da-da-da, like, there's always a backstory, and there's always some type of adversity these artists deal with. And I don't know, man. What is this? Hold on. The return of ABBA. See? They came back. This is what's crazy. They're still around. They still look healthy, too. Like, oh, man. There's just so much I could talk about. I was freaking out that I think it's a Benny and Bjorn write and kind of compose all the music or put it together, and then the ladies sing it, and they just work so good as a team together. I also freaked out that I think it was Benny and Frida were like engaged for like 10 years or something before they got married. That's crazy. Anyways, dope stuff. That's ABBA. Let me know what I got, what I missed. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.